So, it's been a long time since I even picked up a Halo game, but I hopped on Master Chief Collection the other day, and I think maybe a couple hours, and I managed to actually have a fair bit of fun. The hit detection I found was really bad for some reason, and I think it was because I was playing in West US, so as an Australian, that's not exactly ideal because my hit detection is it's taking a fair bit longer, and sometimes I had to lead my targets, which that isn't a thing in Halo. Like, there's no bullet drop or anything like that in Halo, so that was fun. I think at the end of one game I ended up with 14 assists, which is just ridiculous compared to like how many kills I should probably be getting. Or maybe I'm just trash at Halo. Who knows? There's real questions that need to be answered, which is, are the Covenant, and by extension, the Flood, coming back in Halo Infinite? And I would have to say, it's a highly likely yes. And I say that because I don't have any kind of 100% confirmation. That's why I've chosen my words very carefully there. But from what we're seeing so far, it does look as if that's the case. So what we're seeing right now is the announcements have basically said they're trying to do what they have done with Modern Warfare and basically reboot the franchise. However, they've done it in a different way. In the Modern Warfare series, what they did is they just restarted it basically from point zero. But for Halo Infinite, they're saying, okay, we're just going to draw a line and say we're going to leave a fair few loose ends, and then we're just going to go in the direction that we want from now onwards. So from what we can expect, they're going to try and find some kind of way to pull something out of their ass to basically cover up the Halo Guardians incident, as what I'll call it, and try and make Halo mainstream and popular again, because it hasn't been for years. For anyone that doesn't know, some of the Halo books are also used as source material for the games. For example, like the first game was based on the second book in the series, which was called The Flood. So there is, a decent history of it having some kind of effect. And in that book series that's going to be released later on this year, it's also set in Reach, and it has a couple of interesting points. And from the description of the book, it seems that there is an alien faction that is present on Reach, which is most likely going to be some form of the Covenant or the Banished or something like that. Because this is a reboot, essentially, we're basically guaranteed of not having to fight the Prometheans, which is amazing news for anyone who's been a fan of the Halo series ever. And then you got the big slimy boys that are the Flood, because you're going back to a Halo installation, so obviously you're going to be probably seeing some Flood on there as well. So hopefully we do get to see that actually happen, but maybe it's just wishful thinking. Who knows? And I know it's a short video, but it doesn't really need to be any bit longer. It's a pretty simple issue. I will be making another video in the near future, which is going to cover my theory for how the story is going to go for Halo Infinite, and I'm going to try and connect a few dots here and there, so you guys can stay tuned for that as well. Even though it's not my typical kind of video, I usually play Battlefield to make videos about that, but I always have been a Halo fan, and that's kind of where I started off coming to Xbox from anyway. So that's just about it from me. I've been Kiv, and I'll see you next time.